College Tour. We zijn vanavond in de Britse stad Birmingham en dat heeft alles te maken met de veiligheid van onze gast. Een jaar geleden, op 9 oktober, reist ze in Pakistan naar huis met een schoolbus. Die bus die wordt overvallen door de Taliban. In de bus verschijnt een man met een Colt .45 en hij schiet haar door haar linker oogkas. Op miraculeuze wijze overleeft ze die aanslag en de reden voor die aanslag is er maar één. Zij wil dat meisjes naar school gaan en de Taliban wil dat niet. Ze wordt behandeld hier in deze stad, in Birmingham, en nu zit ze hier op school. Een groot applaus voor Malala Yousafzai. Are you getting used to the applause already?
It's an honor.
Okay. We always kick this show off with the first question is always, what kind of student were you? Because normally our guests, they are done studying. You are the youngest guest we ever invited on this show. You're 16 years old now. What kind of student are you here in Birmingham?
In Pakistan, I was quite a good student in my school. And I used to be in competition with my friends who will get the top marks, will get the high marks in the class. And I was also interested in co-curricular activities such as sports. I was interested in painting, in photography, and I won one competition in painting because the rest of the paintings were worse than mine. That's why. So I also won some photography competitions, and I like cricket and I still love it, and I also like badminton. Here in Birmingham, I'm also trying to be the best in the class and to get merits, to get stars, and to get A's. So.
And does it work? Are you successful here in Birmingham as well?
I'm getting better.
Yeah? Because how many months of school did you lose after the attack in October last year?
So that 9th of October was the last day of my school in Pakistan, and that was the last day that I had breakfast in my home, and that I never went back to my house. And that was just the last day that I saw my beautiful valley of Swat. That was the last day that I saw my friends Muniba. And that was the last day that I saw my parents. And after that, I found myself in a hospital in Birmingham.
We're going to talk about education, about the Taliban, about your life. But let's first have a look at a little film about your life.
A newborn child. And I looked into her eyes. I fell in love with her, believe me. I love her. I love her.
In January in Swat, Pakistan, the Taliban demand all schools for girls close their doors.
I want to get my education and I want to become a doctor.
Zawuddin and Malala are invited to meet Richard Holbrooke, President Obama's top official in the region.
Respected Ambassador, I will request you that if you can help us in our education, so please help us.
I have the right of education, I have the right to play, I have the right to sing, I have the right to talk, I have the right to go to market, I have the right to speak.
Malala Yousafzai.
मैं मुल्क के बच्चों को ये पैगाम देना चाहती हूँ कि वो किसी से ना डरें.
De aanslag op een meisje van 14 in Pakistan maakt heel wat los in het land.
इनमें से एक के पास पिस्टल था. वो बस में रोककर बस में चढ़ा और बच्चियों से पूछा कि आप में से मलाला यूसुफजई कौन सी हैं? तो बच्चियों ने उन्हें बताया और उन्होंने फायर कर दिया उसके ऊपर.
The 14-year-old Pakistani girl shot by the Taliban because she supports education for girls has just arrived in the United Kingdom for medical treatment.
Thanks to a cochlear implant, her hearing has been restored.
I'm going to say the days of the week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Dear friends, on the 9th of October 2012, the Taliban shot me on the left side of my forehead. They shot my friends too. They thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed.
That day, the 9th of October, when they came into the bus, did you immediately know that something was going wrong? What did you think?
The scene that I remember is totally different from the fact, because I don't remember that incident. My friend Muniba and Kainat and Shazia told me that you were just talking, you were having gossip, and usually on that way through which we go our home, it's really full of people. There is a crowd, and you can see men all around. But on that day, there was no one except those two boys. They were in their 20s. And one of them stopped the car, and one came at the back. And he asked, "Who is Malala?" All the girls were quite like, they were worried, what is he saying? And some of them looked at me. And then the next few seconds, he shot me, and he didn't even give me time to answer his question that, yes, I am Malala. And then the first bullet hit me just right here. And the bullet just went down, and it came up to here. And that one bullet hit traveled a lot. And then the other two bullets hit my friends Kainat and Shazia. And after that, when the driver heard that the sound of the bullets, and these boys just directly ran away, and he just directly took me to the hospital. The driver, he is very nice, and I'm not feeling any bad thing about those boys who shot me, but I'm feeling really worried about the driver, because he directly took me to the hospital, and now he's in the custody of army. So why should he be in the custody of army? He has done nothing. And those boys are still free.
Why are you not angry with the guys who did this, these two? Because they shot not only you, but two of your girlfriends as well.
I'm not harsh upon them. I'm not being cruel for them, because I'm not a Talib.
Okay, let's open up the hall for questions. If you have a question to Malala, please stand up so the microphone can come to you.
Hello, my name is Lucinda from Holland. You say that you don't have anger toward the Taliban. Is that because of your belief, of your hope that it will get better?
The first thing is that the Taliban shot me. They were doing it for Allah. They were doing it for Islam. They say that God tells them to shoot people. They believe in jihad. But in my opinion, I forgive them for Allah. And this is my jihad. Their jihad is to kill people, and my jihad is to save people. Their concept is to kill people, and my concept is to forgive people. I'm also a follower of Islam. I'm a Muslim. And I want to show people that this is the real Islam. We are not terrorists. Those few people can be terrorists, but it does not mean that all Muslims are terrorists. So that's why, being a human, and being a woman, and being a Muslim, I believe that we must forgive each other. And the other person should learn a lesson from it.
Thank you.
It's really great to hear you say this. At the same time, I think when we were preparing for this show 3 weeks ago, I saw a little clip in which a leader of the Taliban has this to say about you. Let's have a look.
हमने इसके ऊपर उसको कत्ल करना चाहा, अभी भी अगर हमको मिले तो हम उसकी कत्ल करने में फ़ख्र महसूस करते हैं। उसने इस्लाम के ऊपर हमला किया। औरतों को मारना इस्लाम में मना है, बजुज़ उस औरत के जो कुफार के साथ जंग में शरीक हो।
What did you think when you saw this?
Well, I didn't see it. I only heard about it.
Okay.
So it was very nice to see it, and it was very nice to see what their ideology is. The fact is that they have the right to express themselves.
But this is
now I have the right to express my feelings, and I believe that he hasn't read Quran. It's the first thing. Then he doesn't know about the personality of Prophet, peace be upon him. He has never studied what kind of person Prophet, peace be upon him, was. And I forgive them. And I believe that their next generation would be very kind. They would be true to Islam.
Your father is here as well. I would like to ask you, when you see this as a father, what do you think?
It's quite a difficult question, because we should not take it light, because we thought that they have some ethics and they might have some, some rules for themselves, and they will not go for children. But it happened in past, and we must be careful. That's it. Because as a father, my daughter's life is very precious for me, not only for me, but for the whole world. The most important thing, because they should learn that you can kill a person, an individual, but you cannot kill an ideology. They may kill me, they may kill this child, but the ideology of peace, education, harmony, coexistence, it will live for long. And the more you suppress, the more it goes up. And they should have learned from her example.
Very clear.